Hey, I'm back, and I want to take this time right now to say that I'm a freaking idiot, because there's literally an arrow down there that gives me more stuff. Like, there we go. We have a recollection bell, we got some flea powder here, secret herb, a couple of life noodles, so actually that might be a good thing to buy right now. Pencil rocket, I think I want to give a pencil rocket to everybody. That might actually be a pretty good idea. So, yeah, it's always good to have some explosive stuff that we can go ahead, if not bombs, then yeah, pencil rockets. And besides, money is meant to be used. That kind of feels strange, kind of like beating the game with like 9999999, you know, money, and just kind of leaving it hanging there. And it's worse when, you know, when you have those games where they don't really give you anything beyond beating the game, you know? Like, you beat the game, and then, the only place that you can return to after you beat it is the save file where the final boss is at. You know, I hate that. Like, why can't it give me, like, something afterwards, you know? Like, after, you know, let's say that I beat, you know, like in Pokemon, you know? After you defeat the final boss in Pokemon, it's like, okay, you're now the Pokemon Master. Fantastic. You can now run around and do whatever you want. Yeah, you know? And people acknowledge the stuff that you did rather than, like, going back in time and still, like, not being the master, you know? I'm like, but I did it, why did you send me back? You know, that kind of stuff. So I hate that. And so I very much rather have it be like, you know, you know, open up the entire world for me. Let me explore as much as I want, and then I can use all of my remaining items, you know, all of my money, all of that stuff that I gathered on my journey that I never used, you know, use it for something, you know, give me a side quest or something. I feel like that's great, you know, give me something after the actual game. You know, it kind of counts like an epilogue in many ways, you know? Maybe it's not like an expressed, like, brand new thing in the game, but they're just kind of letting you continue on with the entire world open for you. Again, like in Spider-Man 2, in that game for the PlayStation 2, that's, they also do that. Like, after you finish, like, the final mission and all that kind of stuff, after you beat the game, they leave the entire city open for you. You can literally do whatever they want. Duster deftly flip behind the enemy. Oh. Okay, oh, that's pretty good. I've never seen that ever be done before. Man, even after playing this game a second time, I get to learn new things. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so apparently, like, the Titanians were supposed to get the first strike, but just out of sheer luck, Duster was able to have them look the other way. That's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, like, I think it's pretty cool to like, have the world be opened up for you. Because, for example, there's stuff in Mother 3 that you don't really see after, like, a certain point in the story, you know? You have, like, the desert, where Facade and Salsa were at. And you can only see that at one time, while that piece of story is happening. Otherwise, like, the place is closed off and you can't go back to it ever. And so, like, what if you want to complete the bestiary? What if you want to go ahead and see, like, the backside of a bunch of enemies? You know, what if you want to revisit that? You can't! Because the place is closed off and you can never go there again. And so maybe, like, after you beat the game, you're like, congratulations, everything is good now. The world peace exists now. You are now free to do whatever you wish. As a matter of fact, it might be good if there was, like the bosses that you fought before. Like, just have them standing there like an NPC and be like, okay, you know, if you want to fight the boss again, like, for practice or for experience points, go ahead and talk to him. And then you're able to fight him again, you know? And it doesn't affect the story or anything. That's pretty good. But, you know, that doesn't happen here. And it doesn't happen in a lot of games. You know, for a lot of games, after you beat the game, you know, like, that's it and that's over. And you can't really save your progress beyond that. That's the thing that the Persona games should get. You know, in Persona 3 and in Persona 4, you're super tied down to your clock and to your calendar. So, after you beat the game, after the final day happens, you can't go beyond that. Like, the final day is the final day, and if you miss something, and if there's something you weren't able to do, well, tough luck, because you're gonna have to replay through the entire game all over again if you want to do things that you weren't able to do before. And I think that's crappy. There should be, like, a free mode, you know? There should be, like, a free roam mode where the entire map is available to you. All of the social links are available to you. Oh, you missed something? You want to complete this other social link? Well, we're just going to create, like, this completely free area where you can just go through all of the days in the calendar as many times as you want. You can max everything out. You can go to, like, Tartarus or go into the TV as many times as you want. And there will be no consequences and there's no time limit for anything. Just go ahead and do whatever you want. And then you can get to see everything, you know, instead of freaking, you know, having to restart the game and having to start from zero. Like, that's very annoying. And I don't think that that's the way it should be done. Or at the very least, have it become like, if it's not part of the game, make it like its own little like external mode, you know? Like I don't necessarily, I'm not saying that it should be like a free mode, you know, right after you beat it, but just have like a separate thing that you can have access to if that's what you want, because, you know, that's the thing that I would like to do. You know, I don't want to like go ahead and restart and do all the grinding and, you know, have to go through all of these story bits that I'm not interested in anymore, you know, just to get to the bit that I want to actually see. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of gives you kind of a lack of foresight, you know? Or maybe they're trying to do like this kind of message of like, oh, you know, in real life, you know, whenever you miss out for good, and, you know, that should teach you to enjoy your time or think wisely. Sure, but you're still just playing a video game, you know? You should be able to get all those things. Okay, so we have a swallow bandana. What's that for? Okay, that's for Duster. Go ahead and give that little bit of equipment to the old boy. Boy. I don't think he's a boy. He's a full-grown man, I think. He doesn't look like he's like 20. Nowhere near his 20s. Or, you know, I guess mid-20s. Mid-20s going into like late 20s. He seems young, but, you know, he's not like a kid, you know? Kumatora is a kid. I can pretty safely assume that she's like 15 or 16. And then Lucas is way younger. I feel like he might be 13 or 14. I'm running around in circles because I want the freaking thing to be over. I don't wanna go over to wherever the hell I'm going, you know, and still be feverish and not gain any skills. There we go. Defense down, Omega. Right, let's go ahead and save our progress. There we go, Tanatani Island. Now, one thing that I want to do is that, just in case I die, I do want to give away all my money. I want to deposit everything. It is still just 300 or so DP, but, you know, every little bit counts. I don't want to be losing out on anything. The frog is right here, so if I die, I'll just immediately come back over here. So how am I looking? Am I looking good? Take a look at the status. Okay, so just a little bit, I'm just a little bit short of having full health, with the exception of Duster. I should go ahead and heal him up. How much PP do I have? Pretty good. I don't have it full, but I definitely have a ton of it. Let's take a look at our items. Just to be sure that everything is equally distributed. Hot Spring Egg. So she barely has anything to heal up with. Lucas is kind of the one that's like burdened with most things here. Give that to Kuma. I have a double jerky, that's fine. And a pencil rocket. And I have 2 cup of life noodles, so let's see, anybody here that needs life noodles? I don't know. I'll give it to Kumatora. But I fear that I'll waste a turn with her, you know, where I could be doing magic. You know, I'm gonna waste it trying to revive somebody. But then you'd never really know who's gonna die, huh? Double jerky, life noodles, secret oib. Well, technically the secret herb is like a revival, huh? So I guess I should go ahead and give it back to Kuma. Because technically Duster does have a revival item. Let's see, how many secret herbs do I have? Only one? Only one, well, 2. I'll give it to Boney. I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, there we go, I had 2 secret herbs, so there we go. Secret herb, no secret herb. Prevents fleas, magic pudding. I think we're good. We're pretty good. Actually, I want to go ahead and save again because I don't want to be doing all that item organization when I come back and when I reload. There we go. I thought I was going to go into the battle at full-on, like, level 40, but I increased 2 levels up, so that should be pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Oh, look at our bodies! Oh, such well-defined pecs! Reminds me of a certain Kanji Tatsumi that I know. Are these the barrier trio? Apparently Kumatora knows of them? Did they meet at a party, or what? Are there some Instagram pictures that need some explaining? Each one of their names is carved here. Oh, are they? Barrier Man, Barrier Gal, and Barrier Dude. Are they really that strong? Oh no. They're not moving, so I'm assuming they're just... Oh my god! Like, oh, look at us! They look like a cartoon made by Psychic Pebbles. You know, like with the tiny, like the tiny hellbender faces, you know, like that. Oh boy. Those guys, these guys look fucking ridiculous. Okay, So I think I need... Okay, so I know what I need to do. So I need to do PSI counter. Unfortunately, I don't have counter Omega, so I'm gonna have to do everyone individually. And considering how Lucas is usually the final guy to move, he has the slowest speed out of everybody. Might be a good idea if I go ahead and start from the right to left. And with her, I definitely want to debuff as much as possible. I want to do some defense down. Let's do a scary mask to lower that offense. And I'm not going to sniff him out. I already know what I want to do. And here's why I need the Shield Snatcher. Because these guys have a physical attack shield. So, yeah, I mean, I can crack it eventually, but that would be me kind of wasting my time if I don't crack it now. PSI counter roll Boney. So any PSI attacks that... Oh, Barrier Gal called out, and the Barrier Trio stuck a Barrier Pose. Okay then, so there are 3 people. So there's Barrier Man, Barrier Gal, and Barrier Dude. So depending on who calls out the pose, they are weak to certain magic. So if my memory serves me correct, Barrier Man is weak to fire, Barrier Gal is weak to ice, and Barrier Dude is weak to thunder. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think I need to do ice if I really want to hit these guys hard. So I'm going to keep doing PSI counter to all 4 of these guys, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and hit as hard as I can with some Pika Gaming, or maybe just stay for healing, because I do know that these guys hit pretty hard if I'm not careful. So maybe I should do some more defense down. Maybe I'll do it one more time, but I feel like I should keep on attacking. Maybe I should go ahead and use Duster for all of that stuff. I'm gonna do a Tickle Stick just one time, and if that doesn't work, then screw it. I'm just gonna go full on, I'm gonna go ham and just start crushing these guys. Pencil Rocket. Wata, there we go, 162, that's a start. Okay, there we go. We need to keep accumulating those debuffs because, yeah, there we go, 391. Try Defense Sub Omega. Okay, yeah. Increased by 12. Okay, that's good. They're still pretty debuffed, because that's the second time I do defense down on them. Okay, so I'm kind of running out of PSI PP points, but I have some items that'll bring it back up, so that's pretty good. The bad news is that Lucas has it, so I'll end up wasting a turn with this guy if I'm not, if I don't really play my cards right. So should I do it? Should I do the defense down one more time, because it did increase it, so I can easily just bring that defense 12 back down again if I need to. It's a good thing that the Shield Snatcher doesn't really go away. Either that or I have 2 of them and I just never realized it. Do I have a Pencil Rocket? No, I only had a 1. Try punching him. Tickle. Didn't work. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's just keep punching. Oh, her body solidified, but we countered it. Oh, come on. That sucks. That's not good. Okay, so I just need to do PSI counter on myself. Kumatora can't move. Thief tools. Okay, yeah, I'm not... Oh, will the smoke bomb work? Usually the smoke bomb always works. Again, I'm gonna do it just one time. And if it doesn't work, then I'll go ahead and, just go full-on offensive, obscene shit. It didn't work. So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to do that again. I already wasted enough of my time doing all the PSI counters and all that stuff. Thunder. Ow! Okay, so fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is a thing that you guys didn't know, but PSI Thunder penetrates any kind of shield. So yeah, unfortunately, PSI Thunder gets kind of a free pass in terms of attacking. It misses very often, but when it does hit, it can hit through anything. Let's see, Double Jerky, Magic Pudding. I think it's now or never. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Okay, PK Freeze. The strongest PK Freeze that you got, baby. Do it now. There we go, Delta. I think that's how it's called, Delta. Let's do a Pencil Rocket, and I think we're safe, health-wise. I feel like I'm not strong enough. I feel like if I win now, I win because I came in prepared, you know, debuff-wise. You know, like, I did a lot of debuffs, I did a lot of defense stuff, I'm doing, like, the counters. You know, I feel like that's the only reason as to why I'm even, like, surviving right about now. Okay, who's going down? I feel like I need to do some counter with Kuma, and I want to heal. Hot spring egg. Do that. Okay, yeah. That's good. Sincerity dumplings on Lucas. Shield snatcher, secret herb. Okay. Okay, that combo was not too difficult, but it's pretty fast, so I gotta pay attention. Okay, there we go. In the next turn, I'm gonna do a PSI freeze so hard, you're gonna not want to do sexy poses, because that's just gonna make you feel like you're just asking for it. Life up beta on Boney. Do PK freeze on these guys. Do I have any healage on here? No, I don't. Shiznits. That's not good. Gotta hold out. Oh yeah, he's engulfed in flames. That's a bad thing. No! Ow! No, we're dead. We are so dead. We are so dead. This is so uncool right now. Okay, so at least one guy's living. These animations are taking a little bit too long. Oh, what happened? Okay, the pose was crushed. Okay, we need life now. Oh. Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, we're not gonna make it in time. We're not gonna make it in time. Called out. Okay, Barrier Man. Okay, so fire is his weakness. No, that was Kuma. No. That's not good. I feel like we're screwed. Huh. I think we still need to do some more offense down. I feel like that was not enough, but... okay, so Boney has a secret herb, so... should I do offense down? Yeah, offense down on these guys. Extend our inevitable death for at least a little bit. The flames went out on Boney, so we should be fine with him. Peaky Fire. Nope, we're dead. Ouch. Thank you very much for crushing my dreams. Okay, so we're nowhere near ready for this guy. Or at the very least, we need to go ahead and try and, you know, find a way to protect ourselves against those things. Flea powder. Oh, well, I'm kind of life up on that guy. There we go. Flames went out. Blah. There we go. That's not enough. That's still gonna kill us. This fire beta. That's still lethal. That's still lethal. Okay, life up. Wait, beta. There we go. Do that. Okay, Boney's dead for sure. Yeah, it took too long. Now, come on. Well, I am officially dead. Okay, this fight is unfair. Suddenly, they just brought out all the big guns. I feel like I can still kill him. I feel like I can do this, but, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I feel like that was as strategic as I could get. And, yeah, I think the next thing I could do is to just try and grind a little more.